Welcome back to B&B Spoilers channel. Today, we are diving deep into the latest love triangle that could shake up the bold and the beautiful once again. Could Liam Spencer be plotting to steal Steffi Forrester from Finn by offering her a peaceful, drama-free future? Is Finn's family baggage becoming too overwhelming for Steffi to handle? And most importantly, is Liam truly the better choice, or is this just another chapter in his long history of romantic flip-flopping? Let's analyze all the juicy details. Liam's tempting offer, a life without Sheila and Luna's shadow. As Steffi struggles to deal with the latest bombshell about Finn's family, Liam might see this as his perfect opportunity to swoop in. While he initially respected Steffi's choice to be with Finn, could he now justify a renewed pursuit based on the chaos surrounding Finn's life? It's no secret that Steffi's patience has been tested repeatedly by Finn's deep and inescapable connections to people she despises. First, there was Sheila Sharp, his criminal biological mother, who not only caused endless turmoil, but also once tried to end Steffi's life. Now, Finn is facing another major revelation. Luna Nozawa, a young woman who turns out to be his biological daughter, comes with a whole new set of complications. If Luna becomes a source of further drama, Steffi may reach her breaking point. Liam, ever the opportunist, could sense Steffi's vulnerability and offer her a way out. He may whisper in her ear that she deserves peace, a life free from the constant fear and instability brought on by Finn's tangled family history. Could he make a compelling case that he, unlike Finn, can promise her an existence untouched by such chaos? A romantic manipulation or genuine concern? Of course, Liam might genuinely believe that he's acting out of love and concern for Steffi. After all, he's always carried a torch for her, even when he tried to focus on Hope Logan. But is this really about Steffi's well-being, or is Liam simply using Finn's troubles as an excuse to reclaim the woman he never truly let go of? If Liam's motives are pure, then he may genuinely believe he is saving Steffi from a toxic environment filled with danger, betrayal, and never-ending family complications. On the other hand, if this is just another strategic move to win back the woman he lost, then it might be a sign that Liam is once again falling into his habit of seeking comfort in past relationships whenever his current situation gets difficult. Steffi's dilemma: sticking with Finn or choosing stability? Steffi Forrester is not a woman who makes decisions lightly, especially when it comes to love. She has fought for her marriage to Finn, overcoming incredible odds, to be with the man she chose. But how much is too much? How many times can she forgive Finn's inability to fully separate himself from his dark past? On one hand, Finn has been devoted to Steffi in ways that Liam never was. Finn has never wavered in his love for her, never strayed, and has always tried to protect her from Sheila. But on the other hand, Finn cannot change his DNA. He cannot erase the fact that Sheila is his biological mother, just as he cannot undo the fact that Luna, his newly discovered daughter, may bring more danger and complications into their lives. Steffi might begin to ask herself, what will happen next? Will another long-lost relative of Finn's show up? Will Sheila find another way back into their world? Will Luna bring new betrayals? Can she live her life constantly looking over her shoulder, wondering what family drama will explode next? Liam's offer of stability may start to sound more appealing, especially if he presents himself as the easy choice, the man who can give her a peaceful, predictable life. Steffi has history with Liam. She knows his flaws, but she also knows that life with him, despite its occasional love triangle drama, has never been as dangerously unpredictable as her marriage to Finn has become. Liam's renewed pursuit of Steffi, justified or self-serving? Liam may soon find himself unable to resist pursuing Steffi again, and this time, he might believe he actually has a valid reason to do so. While his past attempts to win her back have often been fueled by his own indecision, this time he may argue that he's doing it for Steffi's own good. He could point to Finn's inability to fully cut ties with his problematic family members as evidence that Steffi deserves better. He may remind her of how much pain she's endured because of Sheila, and how unfair it is that she now has to deal with even more complications due to Finn's surprise connection to Luna. At the same time, Liam's own history of betrayal cannot be ignored. While he might argue that Finn's family drama makes him the better choice, Steffi will have to remember that Liam has never been able to fully commit to one woman for long. His pattern of jumping between Steffi and Hope is well documented. Would choosing Liam truly bring her a stable future, or would she just be trading one kind of drama for another? A new love triangle. Can Steffi resist Liam's influence? If Liam does decide to actively pursue Steffi again, we could be looking at yet another classic B&B love triangle. This time, however, the stakes may be higher than ever. If Steffi starts feeling suffocated by Finn's endless family drama, she might become more open to rekindling her romance with Liam. The idea of returning to someone familiar, comforting, and seemingly uncomplicated could be incredibly tempting. But does Liam truly represent the easier path? Or would Steffi just be setting herself up for heartbreak once again? If Steffi chooses Liam, she risks losing everything she has built with Finn. Despite the challenges, Finn has been unwavering in his love for her. He has fought for their marriage, defended her from Sheila, and never given her a reason to doubt his commitment. But with Luna now in the picture, could Finn be too distracted to see what's happening between Steffi and Liam until it's too late? Could this be the moment when Finn loses Steffi, not to danger, not to Sheila, but to the man she once loved before him? Final thoughts. Is Liam's future with Steffi inevitable? No matter how this plays out, one thing is certain, Liam is not going to sit back and let Finn's family drama unfold without using it to his advantage. Whether his motives are pure or selfish, he believes that Finn's ties to Sheila and Luna could be enough to push Steffi back into his arms. Steffi will soon have to decide whether she's willing to weather Finn's ongoing storm, or if she wants to cut her losses and take a chance on an old flame who is all too eager to rekindle what they once had. Will Liam's persistence finally win Steffi over? Will Finn fight back to keep his wife? Or will Steffi make a shocking decision that no one sees coming? Next, we're unraveling the latest drama in The Bold and the Beautiful, and trust us, it's a tangled mess. Finn's world has just been rocked by shocking revelations, and his seemingly perfect marriage to Steffi Forrester might be heading toward a serious crisis. Could Luna Nozawa's secret paternity drive a permanent wedge between Finn and Steffi? Could Finn's own nature, his tendency to give second chances, end up being his greatest downfall? Let's dig deep into the details and uncover what's next for these beloved characters. Finn's struggle. Can he protect both his family and his newly discovered daughter? Finn has always been a man of integrity, someone who believes in redemption and giving people the benefit of the doubt. However, this very trait might now put his marriage in jeopardy. With Luna's shocking betrayal of Steffi still fresh in everyone's minds, it's clear that Finn is walking a very fine line. How can he continue supporting his newfound daughter while keeping the family he built with Steffi intact? According to B&B star Tanner Novlin, Finn hasn't forgotten that Luna has made serious mistakes that could have cost Steffi dearly. At the same time, Finn is feeling a deep sense of responsibility for Luna. He's now facing an internal battle between his protective instincts as a husband and father and his desire to help Luna find a better path. The big question is, can Finn successfully juggle these two roles, or will he be forced to choose between them? And if he chooses wrong, will it mean the end of his marriage to Steffi? Steffi's breaking point. How much more can she take? Steffi and Finn have been through their fair share of heart-stopping obstacles before, but this situation might push Steffi past her limits. For years, she has been the strong, resilient force in their relationship, fighting for their love, standing by Finn through thick and thin, and protecting their children from outside threats. But everyone has a breaking point. Could Luna's sudden presence in their lives be the thing that finally makes Steffi question whether she can truly count on Finn? Tanner Novlin has hinted that even in strong marriages like theirs, there comes a time when you have to ask, how much is too much? Steffi has always been fiercely protective of her family. Her children, Hayes and Kelly, are her world. If she starts feeling like Finn's attention is divided, if she senses that his desire to help Luna is compromising their family's safety, she might draw a hard line in the sand. Would Steffi ever consider walking away from Finn, despite their deep love? If Finn can't reassure her that their family comes first, Steffi might feel like she has no choice but to put up walls between them, and those walls might be impossible to break down. Finn's regrets, could he have changed Luna's fate? Finn is not the type of person who easily lets go of guilt, and Luna's situation is no exception. Even though he had no control over how things unfolded, after all, Papi Nozawa kept the truth from him for years. That doesn't stop him from wondering how things might have been different if he had known the truth earlier. Would Luna have ended up on a different path if Finn had been in her life from the start? Would she have avoided making the desperate, reckless choices that led her down this dangerous road? Although logic tells Finn that he couldn't have changed the past, his heart tells him otherwise. He can't shake the feeling that, in some way, he failed Luna, and that failure is weighing heavily on him. But does this guilt mean Finn will try even harder to be there for Luna, even at the cost of his marriage? And if he chooses to prioritize Luna's needs, how will Steffi react? The shadow of Finn's past, why he's determined to do better. One major factor influencing Finn's actions right now is his own past. Growing up, Finn longed to know more about where he came from, only to eventually discover that his biological mother was none other than Sheila Sharp, a woman with a long history of violence, deception, and destruction. This shocking truth shaped Finn in profound ways. It made him more determined than ever to create the kind of loving, stable family that he never had as a child. That's why he cherishes Steffi, Hayes, and Kelly so much, because, for the first time, he feels like he has the family he always dreamed of. But now, Luna's unexpected entrance into his life is threatening that stability. Tanner Novlin has suggested that Finn is struggling with deep emotional turmoil. On one hand, he feels an undeniable pull toward protecting Luna and making up for lost time. But on the other hand, he's painfully aware that his actions could put his marriage, his children, and his entire future at risk. Will Finn's past cloud his judgment, leading him to make a decision that pushes Steffi away? Or will he realize, before it's too late, that his first priority must always be the family he has now? The coming storm, can Finn and Steffi survive it? Right now, Finn and Steffi are standing at a crossroads. Their love has survived so much, but this time, the conflict isn't coming from an external villain like Sheila, it's coming from within their own family. Tanner Novlin has hinted that things are about to get intense, and that Finn's struggle to balance his love for Steffi with his need to support Luna is going to test their relationship in ways they never expected. Steffi is strong. Finn is devoted. But is love alone enough to overcome these challenges? Or will this be the crisis that finally tears them apart for good? Next, we're diving into the latest romantic shakeups and unexpected reunions brewing on The Bold and the Beautiful. Bill Spencer, a man known for his high-stakes business maneuvers and complicated love life, might finally see his luck turning around. Could fate be guiding him back into the arms of an old flame? And could his role in Luna Nozawa's shocking prison release set the stage for a rekindled romance? Let's break it all down. Luna's prison release, the secret that could change everything. Bill Spencer thought he could keep his latest actions under wraps, but in the world of B&B, secrets always find a way of coming to light. In a stunning twist, Bill orchestrated Luna Nozawa's release from prison, hoping to give her a second chance away from the dark cloud of murder charges hanging over her head. However, What he didn't count on was just how quickly Poppy Nozawa would track down her daughter and disrupt his carefully laid plans. Bill wanted to handle Luna's situation quietly, but keeping something this big from Poppy was never going to be easy. And now, it seems that his past with Poppy might resurface in a way he never expected. As soon as Poppy discovers Luna is no longer behind bars, she wastes no time finding her daughter, and all roads lead to the Spencer mansion. But is she just looking to reconnect with Luna, or is there something more at play here? A forced reunion at Casa de Spencer. Can Poppy and Bill coexist? Bill's decision to take Luna in means that if Poppy wants to be a part of her daughter's life, she has no choice but to spend time at Bill's house. This situation might be unplanned, but it forces Bill and Poppy into close proximity, something neither of them had anticipated after their dramatic breakup. Luna, trying to turn over a new leaf, might see this as an opportunity to heal her fractured relationship with her mother. But in doing so, she inadvertently forces Poppy and Bill to reconnect in a way they hadn't since their romance fell apart. At first, things are bound to be tense. Poppy and Bill share a complicated history, and after Luna's paternity scandal and subsequent arrest, their trust in each other has been severely shaken. But what happens when old feelings start creeping back in? Could their shared concern for Luna reignite something neither of them saw coming? Bill's broken heart, from Katie's rejection to an unexpected second chance. Bill Spencer has been unlucky in love for quite some time now. In the aftermath of his failed relationship with Poppy, he found himself chasing an old, familiar love, Katie Logan. Hoping for another shot at happiness, Bill poured his heart out to Katie, professing his feelings and pleading for a fresh start. But unfortunately for Bill, Katie turned him down. Katie has moved on with Carter Walton, leaving Bill at a romantic standstill. With nowhere else to turn, Bill might soon realize that the love he's been searching for isn't in the past with Katie, but in the present with Poppy. Could this situation with Luna actually be fate's way of nudging Bill and Poppy back together? The Poppy-Bill-Luna dynamic. Can they become a real family again? The romance between Poppy Nozawa and Bill Spencer started with a wild, carefree night at a music festival 2 decades ago. At the time, they were both living fast, embracing adventure, and running from responsibility. Neither of them could have imagined that their brief fling would lead to a lifelong connection in the form of Luna. When Bill first learned that Luna was his daughter, he was overjoyed. For a short while, they created a picture-perfect family at Spencer Mansion, enjoying a blissful, if fleeting, moment of unity. But once the truth came out, that Luna wasn't actually his biological daughter, everything fell apart. Now, with Luna in legal trouble and the lines between right and wrong blurrier than ever, Bill and Poppy might find themselves reconnecting over their shared concern for her. There's no denying that they both care deeply for Luna, and while their romance may have crumbled in the past, their bond as parental figures remains. Could their mutual devotion to Luna reignite a romantic spark? Will old flames rekindle? Bill and Poppy's romantic crossroads. If Bill and Poppy start spending more time together while trying to help Luna, it's only a matter of time before tensions turn into something more. Sparks once flew between them, and it's clear that neither of them has truly moved on. While their past relationship was full of passion, it was also marked by betrayal and misunderstandings. Now that they're being thrown together again, they both have to ask themselves, is their love story truly over, or was their timing just never right? Can they move past their history and build something real, or are they destined to repeat the same mistakes? Will their growing closeness create an even bigger rift between them and the people around them? There's no denying that romantic tension is brewing, and whether they fight it or embrace it, Bill and Poppy might find themselves caught in a whirlwind of emotions they thought were long gone. Final thoughts: a new beginning or another heartbreak? Right now, Bill and Poppy's future is uncertain. Their past is riddled with unresolved feelings, their present is complicated by Luna's legal troubles, and their future is filled with questions. Will they embrace this second chance and rebuild what they lost? Or will their history of heartbreak and betrayal keep them from truly moving forward? One thing is for sure, this unexpected reunion is about to send shockwaves through the bold and the beautiful. Your thoughts? Do you think Bill and Poppy belong together? Should they give their love another shot, or are they better off as co-parents and nothing more? Let us know your thoughts in the comments. And as always, stay tuned for more updates from B&B Spoilers, because on this show, anything can happen.